Hi friends, this is Anne once again, and without an E. And this evening, I want to look at an idea that came to my mind, asking myself and asking you there, my friends and my viewers, do you find time to stay alone? Do you find it pleasurable? Do you find it precious to spend time with the person we call self? Most of the time, we neglect this being called self. We want to spend time with others. We are tired of spending time with ourselves. It is boring sometimes to stay quiet, to stay alone. It bores. We want to get connected. We want to hear from other people. But there's a great treasure when it comes to this silence, this divine moment we call silence. Getting in touch with our hearts, getting in touch with our beings, getting in touch with what is going inside us. There are many aspects that we ignore. There are many things in our personalities that we need to correct. But where do we get this time to look at it? Very, very limited time, because most of our days, most of our time is occupied. We are 24 hours connected. We lack this precious time. We lack this, I would call it, unique moments to spend alone. It's a wonderful moment. I wish that we could cultivate this virtue. I would call it a virtue. I wish we could cultivate this time and let it be a moment where we also get in touch with that inner person, that we call self. There's so much going on in the world. There's so much noise. There are so many distractions, that take away our peace, that take away that voice, the inner voice that is calling us maybe to a particular action. Maybe there's something in ourselves that we need to correct. There's something in us that we need to check, that if we ignore it, things can go wrong. But at times we find that we are so distracted, we have no time. And when we try to stay alone, other distractions pile up. There are many other things that come into our lives and we get questions disturbing us, taking away our peace, taking away that God's design in us. It destroys us because we don't know how to stay alone. We don't get these moments of silence. It is called divine silence. Where we at times also allow God to speak to our hearts. We are at our workplaces every time, every now and then. We are with people, we are interacting. I'm a teacher by profession. I'm with students the whole day. I don't get time to ask myself, Anne, what about yourself? What about the inner person? What is he saying? What does the inner person want? I don't get this time most of the time. But at least I'm conscious that there is a need for that. And this is a great step towards my growth, because I'm conscious that I need to have what we call moments of divine silence, asking myself, where am I? Where am I going to? Where am I headed to? What am I doing wrong? Where do I need to improve? What am I doing right? You know, am I influencing people's lives in a positive way through my own self? What kind of a person am I? These are the questions that we are going to encounter when we treasure, when we cultivate, when we nurture this inner person. We are going to find our relationships are getting better. We are going to find that our interactions are getting better because we are not ignoring this person. The moment we ignore him or her, that inner being, the moment we ignore that voice, the moment we ignore the moments of staying alone, we'll never get to discover who we really are. We need to know who we really are. Okay? Are you a self? Are you a being that people are happy being with? You know? If you're tired about ourselves, what about the people whom we stay with? Are they not double tired staying with us? Let us not get tired of staying with ourselves. Let us try to nurture that. Let us try to treasure that. Let us take it up as something of value, okay? So that our work will become better. Our relationships are going to become better. I listened sometimes back to a woman who talked about her child and getting into depression. And most of the time, we get into these depressing moments and depressing issues because we have not tried to speak out to ourselves about the issues that surround us. We need to talk to them. We need to tell them, you are haunting me. We need to tell these things in ourselves. Hey, there's something that needs to be done, you know. We don't have just to ignore them. We need to look honestly into ourselves. We need to start calling things by name. We need to name them so that they don't come and haunt us, so that they don't cost our lives. You know, life is precious. It is something to be treasured. It is something to be preserved. We need it because it is God given. Let us treasure these moments. Let us stay alone from time to time. Move away from the noises of the world. Move away from the noises that distracts our inner peace. And when we stay alone, when we treasure the moments of silence at times, we are also going to find God. We are going to hear God's voice talking to us. We are going to transform the people that we stay with. The society around us is going to be transformed because when every other person is transformed, we're able to transform the world, the nation, and our society becomes and will become an enjoyable place to stay in. People will be happy to interact with us. People will be happy to be our companions. Let us take it up, every one of us. Let us embrace and treasure these moments because they are divine, because they are meant for our own good. Don't stay far. Don't go far. I know it has been long since we met, but I hope and I pray that we are going to inspire each other. We are going to help each other to grow and to become the best that God wanted us to be. Never giving up and never defeated. And I always want to urge you, my colleagues and my viewers outside there, that there's something beautiful inside every one of us. We are going on to discover it in the moments of what we call divine silence. Get this moment for yourselves. Set time, set aside some time for yourself, and get to discover the beauty that is within each one of us. That in literature I would say the aesthetic beauty. Yeah, get to discover that beauty that is inside you through the moments of silence, and get to know also the great potential that is hidden in you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for listening to me. God bless you. Stay posted. There goes Anne without Annie. It's a goodbye.